So listen, there is a reason why they say that making your first million is the hardest. And after that, every other million becomes that much easier. And I can tell you this from firsthand experience. I made my first $1 million at the age of 18 and have multiplied it every single year since then. And that's actually what I was thinking about last night. And that's what inspired me to make this video. I started thinking, how is it that every year making money and making millions becomes easier? And what was it that makes those first few years? Because yeah, I made my first million at 18, but that was after 4 years of entrepreneurship. So that is really the premise of today's video. I want to talk about the things that maybe aren't too fun, but will guarantee that you make your first $1 million. So real quick, I want to just discuss what makes that first million so difficult, just so you understand what stage of the journey you're at. And so that way you also relax and you enjoy the process and you enjoy the journey. You understand that this is a part of your process and it won't always be this hard. And the main reason, the main thing you need to get over is inertia. Inertia is the tendency for objects that are stationary to stay stationary. Let me put it very simply. If you were to go on a, let's say, 3-hour flight tomorrow, it would take your pilot about 5 minutes to take off and get you to cruising altitude. Now, with many hours to go, the pilot might check his gauges, and there, he's gonna notice that he's actually burned through 25% of his fuel in just the first few minutes of the journey. But your pilot wouldn't panic, because this is inertia in action. Getting something like a plane moving requires an enormous amount of energy. But once it's up in the air, it's actually remarkably efficient. It's just sipping fuel to stay cruising. And that's why millionaires find it so easy to keep earning money. They live at this altitude. They have the resources and the capital to print more. But I say this in the nicest way possible. You're still on the ground. Getting you up in the sky is gonna require a lot of fuel. So that's why in today's video, I'm gonna show you how to overcome your inertia and get you to the cruising altitude of millionaires. Now, the